Hi there, I'm John Cato. I'm councillor for Portishead West and a district councillor. I'm just concerned about the COVID cases at the moment and want to just flag it up. I'm sharing a video as well from the Imperial College. This is a chart that we have on our website, the North Somerset Council website. This goes up until, you can see here, the 10th of July, and the numbers you can see are rising. We've got this area here, which was when we had the first pandemic wave, then we have another wave and another wave, and currently where we are at now is roughly at the same height in terms of numbers of cases as we had back in the worst of it all in January. We're lucky that the hospitalisation isn't so bad, and there are obviously issues around that. It's up to you to make your own mind up on that, but I was listening to a Radio 4 program today by one of the scientists on there talking about it, and he's greatly concerned. So I am too. To make it really obvious, but the unvaccinated, if you're unvaccinated, this is your relative risk of being positive in this area. That's the positivity rate. If you've had the first dose, you can see it's actually still not that far behind, and the second dose is down here. So you've still got a probability of being actually holding the virus. That's the positivity rate of having it. That would still be a concern, and you can see the curve is rising up here. So while it's rising, that's not good news. So top tips from Imperial College are: 1, respect others, be compassionate. Not everybody wants to be really close to everybody else, and so I think it's just kind to be mindful of that. Socialise outdoors, okay, because if you're outside, you've got good ventilation and you typically maintain a better physical distance from each other. That's going to reduce the risk of spreading. 3, wear a mask. So make sure it's a good mask as well if you can. FFP3 is one of the best masks you can get if you're really concerned, but cloth masks obviously are helpful. Protect others and yourself by doing this. Wash your hands, reduce direct transmission. Okay, so that's the whole point about washing your hands, is that you can avoid that transmission pathway as far as possible. Get your second jab. Remember the numbers. It's a numbers game. You've got to do that. And look out for the symptoms. Okay, yours or another's. So what are the symptoms really? Well, this is what Imperial College says and the Zoe team. Number 1, after 2 doses. Okay, so that's presuming you've got 2 doses. Headache is 69%, but unvaccinated it's 74%. All right. So really, number 1 issue is a headache. Runny nose. If you had 2 doses, that's 66% of people that have symptoms will experience that. Whereas runny nose comes down here when you're unvaccinated, and it's a lower percentage. Sneezing. Okay, so we've got sneezing here. We don't have sneezing on this list at all, okay? Sore throat is 47% there, but sore throat, if you're unvaccinated, is the number 2 symptom that comes through. And loss of smell is 43% if you've got 2 doses, but actually it's fever and persistent cough that come into play if you're unvaccinated. So just be mindful of those symptoms and ask if you're getting them, and also perhaps consider people you're talking to, whether or not they have those sort of symptoms and whether they'd like to be mindful of you. So that's my quick, just a minute video.